for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending all the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Clip clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Ay, when I come inside, I do.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Phillies. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season. This is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Jeff McNeil stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Pete Alonso. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1. Hit well towards the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And now the first pitch. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose.
The next 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. J.D. Davis the next at bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Runners on the move for second. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The catcher, number 33.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate, James McCann, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Davis over at second. Haniger on at first with nobody out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 47. Joey.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
In there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled away. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Third baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Xavier Baez as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. Home runs up to 30 now and 59 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hoskins leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now.
Cooley.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
To the plate now, Darryl Cooley, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Ready now is Brandon Nimmo, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Number 9, Brandon.
Now here it comes. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard liner toward short, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
So now here is Paul DeYoung looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. Change up low, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now into the box, Aaron Xxviii. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Joaquin Diaz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Xxviii gets his lead at first, nobody out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Popped him up. Davis over to his right. 1 away. Next to stand in is Francisco Lindor. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering. The 1-0 home. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.